We've entered a new era of sales training and selling. In the 1990s into the 2000s, it was known and it was common knowledge that if you wanted to grow a sales team, you needed to have a sales playbook. But the issue is according to Salesforce last year, only 24.3% of salespeople even hit quota. And because organizations are frustrated with the lack of quota carrying salespeople, they've taken a creative approach to solving this problem. They've hired technical experts. So they've hired engineers who also have to sell. Or in healthcare firms, they're hiring therapists who also have to sell. In an accounting firm, they're hiring CPAs who also have to sell. And the issue is all of these sales playbooks don't fundamentally help technical experts learn persuasion techniques. You take that in combination with sales being the second most hated profession in North America today, followed only by politicians, the second most hated profession, most technical experts think that sales is pushy, sleazy, spammy, scammy. So they don't want to do it. And think of it, I'm in their shoes. If I thought I was pushing or being sleazy, spammy, or scammy, but I went to school to become a CPA, I'm fundamentally at odds with my organization. Take into that, most sales playbooks that are being touted by the technical sales trainers and experts themselves, they're inefficient at best because it relies on one person's brain. And that technical sales playbook expert also needs to go into the organization, and they drive up the consulting fees, they drive up the coaching fees. And then anytime you need to replace a technical expert or a salesperson, you're looking at even more fees on top of it. Because a sales playbook should essentially be a living document that you just simply review, test, and collaborate. In addition to that, sales playbooks are frankly too much work. There's no freedom within the framework, and it doesn't allow for one-on-one coaching. More often than not, if it is a technical expert who also needs to sell, that coaching is completely dependent on the sales manager, who chances are the sales manager isn't a salesperson anyways. They're a technical expert themselves. So there's no real test in what's learned in some of these sales playbooks and trainings. If an employee doesn't work out, you can't transfer that knowledge to the next playbook. It's just a lost cause. It's a sunk cause. Feedback is dependent solely on the sales manager's schedule. Call audits aren't matching the sales playbooks, and sales managers are struggling relating to the millennial and Gen Zers on their team. Additionally, salespeople, on average, 87% of them are fired because they lack temperament and coachability. So playbooks aren't designed around testing if somebody can have the temperament and the coachability to even succeed in this role. Well, that's changed. Go ahead, read the below pages, and sign up for this 7-week coaching course with yours truly, where not only will I help your technical experts learn the fundamentals of persuasion, but we'll actually get a chance to audition towards the end, and they will receive a certificate of completion, which essentially means that you're able to onboard and train them in sales methodologies that don't feel pushy, sleazy, spammy, scammy. And it works in conjunction with your organization's training plan. So it's supplemental just to simply give these technical experts a taste of how to persuade better without all of the negative connotations that sales tends to have. So if you're interested in this, go ahead, click below. You'll find out all the data and pricing information, what the entire outline of the course is. And should you have questions, there's a link to my calendar as well. Looking forward to seeing you in the playbook.